What's up, YouTube? Thomas L here. It's reported that Robert Pattinson and Elizabeth Debicki from Widows has joined the upcoming untitled Christopher Nolan film. Now, the film doesn't really have like a title or like a synopsis. It doesn't have a synopsis or anything, so we really have no idea what the movie's supposed to be about. But it's supposed to be like an action event film that will also hit theaters on July 17th, 2020, and it's going to be released in IMAX. Now, the film is also set to star John David Washington, who, of course, was recently seen in BlacKkKlansman and Ballers and loads of other stuff. He's also the son of Denzel, by the way, so he's going to be in this as well. Man, I have no idea what this movie is about, and I'm telling you right now, I really don't care what it's about. Just just call it Untitled Christopher Nolan movie. From now until the film's released, just leave it Untitled Christopher Nolan movie, and I'll see it automatically. I think Christopher Nolan he's a great director, and he always puts together some really great casts in his movies. Whether it'll be he works great with lots of people. Whether it'll be Christian Bale, Michael Caine, Leo DiCaprio, Tom Hardy. Yeah, it seems like Christopher Nolan's pretty much a people's person. So, yeah, right now, to be honest, I really don't even care what the movie's about. It could be about emojis, and I'll still see it. If Christopher Nolan if Christopher Nolan was the one to direct an emoji movie, I'll still be excited for that because it's Christopher Nolan. That guy, he's pretty much one of the best directors in the business. And now, back to the casting here. Robert Pattinson, I know lots of people are saying, oh, really, the Twilight guy? But I'm telling you right now, Robert Pattinson is a terrific actor. Outside of Twilight, here's some of his most notable, really interesting roles. He was great in that movie Good Time. He was also great in The Rover, Cosmopolis. I didn't really like the movie, but he was actually good in it. The Lost City of Z, I didn't like the movie, but to me, he was actually the best part of that film. I could list lots of other great stuff, great roles of his, and Robert Pattinson has a few other stuff in the pipelines as well. His other upcoming films includes the sci-fi movie High Life, which looks interesting. A film called Waiting for the Barbarians, which is supposed to have Johnny Depp in it. He's also in a film called The Lighthouse, which is a horror movie directed by Robert Eggers, who directed The Witch. He's also in Netflix's new movie The King with Timothée Chalamet. He's in Netflix's Devil All the Time with Tom Holland. And he's in a film called The Souvenir Part 2, which I know Part 1 comes out this July, so he's in the second part. Now, as for Elizabeth Debicki, she's been some really good stuff too. I thought she was terrific in Widows. I think there could have been an argument to be made that she could have gotten an Oscar nomination for that role. She was also great in Guardians of the Galaxy 2, The Great Gatsby, The Tale, Man from U.N.C.L.E. I'm actually becoming a fan of Elizabeth Debicki. And her upcoming films includes the Virginia Woolf film Vita and Virginia, the HBO show Lovecraft Country, the heist film The Burnt Orange Heresy, which is supposed to have Mick Jagger in it, and she's also returning for Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Supposedly, I don't really know if she's reprising her role. I don't know 100% sure if she's actually reprising her role or not, but we'll see. All I know is I'm really pumped for this one. Now, from what I've heard, it's supposed to be the logline is really North by Northwest meets Inception, so there's a little to it, but yeah, I'm definitely checking this one out when it hits theaters. Anyway, let me leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts on Robert Pattinson and Elizabeth Debicki joining Christopher Nolan's new movie? Do you like the new additions? Are you a fan of them both? And are you looking forward for Christopher Nolan's next film? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L. signing off.